Alrighty! Fog fit my back with another video. 1-1 in the Old Firm Derby. The most pointless Old Firm Derby I've seen in a long time. Nothing at stake, apart from fucking pride. And then Scott Brown and Glenn Kamara basically hug it out before the match starts. So, I mean, that's what it is. The game's dead.
Yeah, I mean, because the fact there's another one coming up, it's not even all the invincibility thing, because there's another attempt they've got. So even that felt dead.
So even if Celtic lose here, it's like COD, we'll get them next time.
Yeah, and the fact Rangers were at the Europa League, I remotely couldn't give a shit about this.
Yeah, I mean...
Because, I know Celtic had a lot of chances, but I never really felt like they were going to win this.
I know.
This is the best Celtic have played. I know. Well, did they play better at Ibrox? I don't know. I'd say they probably didn't. But Rangers were worse at Ibrox, which made them look better.
Well, first half, Celtic were good at Ibrox, but second half, they just didn't do it.
But would you agree, because Rangers were better the day, it made Celtic look worse than they did at Ibrox today?
Don't know. Tough one.
I don't know, but yeah, I wasn't really feeling this Old Firm. I don't know what it is.
No.
Just a shit game on Thursday, and then it was kind of like, oh, look at these bastards.
Yeah, I mean, I had Rangers in my bet, so I wasn't too chuffed the fact that Rangers didn't win.
Yeah, but Edwards sets up El Yunusi. That's the first goal.
Yeah, great cross into the box. El Yunusi wins the header. Maybe Hollander should get to it first, since he is on the right side of fucking El Yunusi. You'd think he'd managed to get to the ball before El Yunusi, but he didn't. And it's not often you see diving headers, so it was a good goal. I think the commentary and pundits marked out a wee bit too much about it. Like, I mean...
Oh, it's a brilliant ball.
It was a good cross, you know what I mean? Good finish.
See the one where Hadji finds Kent. If that goes in, I think you can mark out about it.
Yep, Rangers scored just before half-time. Well, not just before half-time, but...
Morelos!
Close enough. Fucking close enough. Morelos!
Tell you what, though, see if I was a Celtic fan, I'd be shitting myself. You see the amount of players that are leaving, and they're not going to spend nowhere near the amount of money that it's going to take to actually replace them. All the loans, Edward, Adger... You've got Ajeti and Barkas, who cost like, 10 million between them, and they're both pish.
Be lucky getting your money back for Barkas, that's for sure. But anyway, Morelos scores his first goal against Celtic.
Tap in, but I don't care, lion mouth.
Well, great positioning, you know what I mean? In fact, it's almost as if he fucking knew the ball was going to go there. And he just gravitated to that position like a magnet.
Did it against Livingston, he does it all season.
I mean, you can't say that's a fluke, that the ball's just happened to land in his path. I mean, Morelos must get to the stage where he's reading it and he's thinking, I'm going to get myself in this position because the ball might come this direction. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like him and Defoe have got great positional awareness.
Yep.
Did it against Livingston, which was a crucial win. And, great wee goal. Scott Bain raging, good night. Into the second half we go. Big man.
Wasn't many feisty challenges in this game either.
No.
No leg snappers.
I think that kind of just highlights the fact it was kind of dead.
Not even going to mention the penalty claim in the first half.
It wasn't a penalty.
Alright guys, penalty claim, but fuck me, what's the point? These match reviews don't talk about nothing. Edward goes down.
Will you talk about it? I've already talked about it. I spent about 10 minutes talking about it. Edwards goes down. It's the biggest dive you'll ever see in your life. No wonder he gets booked for it. If he stays up, if he actually stays up, he probably puts Celtic 2-0 ahead. But no, he fucking shot it and went down.
It is a dive, but I think any time you see those sort of penalties given,
yeah, that's what I said in my thing. But, well, you say that, but if it goes to VAR, before VAR, yes, but with VAR...
You don't think VAR would give that?
He doesn't touch him. Like, how can it give it?
I think he does touch him. I think there's ever so slight contact.
Nowhere near enough to go down. I'd say the second one's more of a penalty.
I've seen penalty
given. And it's nowhere near a penalty.
I've seen penalty given for less.
Oh, so have I. Doesn't mean it is, though.
I don't think it's a penalty, but I'm surprised it wasn't given.
I just think if Edward stays on his feet, he's jobbed it. Celtic could have very easily been 2-0.
No, but I think the touch isn't that good. I think the touch takes it away. I don't think he's getting to it, and that's why he goes down.
Well, see if you're going to go down. Make sure you actually get a decent amount of contact.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Anyway, second half.
Yeah, second half. You talk about it then. Since you fucking watched it, you know all about it. Mr. Heartsman, Mr. Neutral.
I don't give a fuck, right? Old Firm game pish, you talk about it.
I did my talk about it.
Hey guys, end at 1-1, right? That's all you need to know.
Well, no, actually, there's one instant we need to talk about. and it's Scott Brown battering the ref. Scott Wright.
Oh,
bottling it,
yes, Scott fucking.
And then Kamar Roof just bottles it as well.
A Rangers player, I'm not even sure who it was, picks up the ball.
Scott Wright.
Scott Wright picks up the ball, charges into the Celtic half, and the fucking referee's almost playing as a defender. It's like watching the NFL. The referee's playing like he's a linebacker, trying to block Brown. Brown's trying to get to the ball, and the referee's in the way, and Brown just like shoves him at the fuck. Scott Wright runs up, got a couple of options on edge of the box, and plays like the worst pass to absolutely nobody, and it rolls right through into Bain, who has an opportunity to pick it up, decides he's not going to pick it up, and he punts it off his own player. Then the ball bounces off Roof, who, if he was more alert, could have scored. I believe if this is like a Defoe or Morelos, I think they would have got that in.
Yeah,
you could say Roof didn't have much time to react, but I mean, I think if you're a striker,
I'm not going to go in on Roof as much, but I think Scott Wright's just not good enough. I mean, every time he's come on, he's got great agility, but see his final product, it's pish every time, man. I remember against Hamilton, he came on, he looked good, he was charging forward, exact same thing, pish passed, and what happened? Hamilton went up and made it one each. I don't think he's good enough. Yeah, I think he looked a lot better for Aberdeen because he's like the only guy in that team who looked good in the ball. Maybe bar Hedges. He's good on the ball, but his final product's pish.
Yeah, I'm doubting like whether he's Rangers quality. Like, I mean, Rangers really.
Like, I'm not just going in on the guy, but I think what he did there was because he does it so often. There's consistency to it. I mean, if Hadji or Kent do it, I'm like, all right. I mean, look at the ball Hadji did.
I mean, I just don't see Scott Wright really being a Champions League fucking player.
He's a glorified Brandon Barker, my friends.
Wait, do you not rather?
No, I'd rather Scott Wright, like, but
Brandon Barker's a bit by. Alright, okay.
That's
Right,
what I said.
right, okay. Alright, we get it. Any final comments?
Alright, well, he's better than any fucking Hearts player. Oh, the Rolls Royce Scott Wright.
I say fuck Scott Wright better than any Hearts player.
Oh, who's he better than? Or not better than?
Fucking no better than Stevie Naismith.
No, I'll give you that. Alright, but Naismith's done.
Suter, you take Suter over fucking Wright any day of the week.
Oh, I mean, centre back over what, a right mid? I did on big
Jamie
man.
Walker, the man.
Jamie Walker, what a goal. Anyway, guys, I finished 1-1. The Rangers will be by far the happier side here. Celtic had like a 2-week break.
For
They've
me,
got nothing else to play for. I mean, Rangers have actually got the invincibility thing that they could have fucked up, and Celtic played the best they have all season, still couldn't do anything.
yeah, I'd say Rangers are the happier team here because they're trying to preserve the undefeated streak and they've done that, whereas Celtic are at home. And the only thing Celtic can really do this season is stop Rangers from matching their unbeaten, invincible season from a couple of years ago. And to do that, they probably need to beat Rangers, and they didn't. So they've got one more opportunity, but it's going to be tough to do it at Ibrox. But there you go, guys. It was a good game. It was all right. 1-1. Certainly not in the top 10 old firms of all time, but it was a decent game of football.
I think what's worrying for Celtic is, I think if Rangers play at their best, they blow Celtic away. And I think at the minute, Celtic can't.
I wouldn't say Celtic were at their best today.
I know, but that's what I'm talking about.
Mm.
Their best now is nowhere near their best of seasons gone by.
Well, what is their best? Because it's been a while since Celtic played their best. I couldn't tell you what their best is.
That's what I'm talking about. This season, that's probably as best as it's going to get.
Right, fuck me. This was supposed to be a 2-minute fid and it's lasted 8. Right, guys, I'm away.
You got a good fid, guys. Anyway, no surrender.
Peace.